Hello, my loves. This is Malala with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Pisces. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising. And these are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. I hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. This will be for Pisces and their person. Angel, spirits, guides, please show me what is the overall energy between these two, please. Overall energy between these two. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so the overall energy is, you want success and victory. This is your wish fulfillment. But there's some conflict because, someone is wounded. Someone is a wounded warrior. They're knowing that, it takes a lot of work to come into a connection, a healthy connection, to sustain for the future. But they're definitely wanting success and victory. What is your energy, please? Temperance and the Sun. Yes. Yeah, definitely healing, but also just protecting your happiness, wanting to be happy, being tempered, having balance. I just see that you could be reconnecting to yourself, reconnecting to your dreams and your goals and your intuition. The Emperor, yeah. Absolutely. Working on yourself. You're very creative and you want to pour into something creative at this time. Maybe you're wanting to start a new business. Maybe you want to pick up drawing or painting or something that you've done in the past. Yeah, you have a lot of options. Yeah, absolutely. Possibly music or just starting something new that you've never done before. I'm getting that you want to express yourself and pour into yourself. Pour into you. And that it's very healing when you do things like that. It can be a direct connection to the divine in the universe. It could be opening up spiritual gifts that you never even knew you had, or just amplifying the ones that you do have. It could be just feeling really deep and feeling deep connections at this time and just wanting happiness and joy for yourself. What is their energy, please? Page of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, so they're just not having a lot to offer right now. They want to offer a small gesture of passion, or even creativity, but they're just thinking a lot about this connection and a lot of regrets from the past. They're regretting a lot of their actions. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe they're collaborating with the wrong people or did in the past. Or just regretful because of, the choices that they've made with other people. How do you view them? Knight of Cups. Ten of Swords, yeah. Yeah, you're just seeing that they were backstabbed and betrayed. They're going through a lot of pain because of where they decided to put their energy in the past. They poured into the wrong people. They gave their cup of love to the wrong people. Oh, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Could have been at work. Could have been with a work opportunity, or just, third party interference. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. I have Aries out again. Yeah, they gave their cup of love to somebody that was egotistical, somebody that, is stubborn and prideful and didn't really deserve what they gave them. And it was, a lot to do with money, or it's just somebody at work. How do they view you? The Tower. The world. Wow. Yeah, you were their world and it came crashing down. Wow. Yeah, they thought they had this in the bag. But something happened. And, their world came crashing down. Yeah, Two of Wands. Yeah. Because of a decision, or they didn't make a decision. Or they're in limbo about a decision. How do you feel about them? Five of Swords. Justice. Libra energy. Yeah. You're wanting justice. I mean, this person played a lot of mind games. Tried manipulating you. Or did manipulate you. Yeah, Four of Cups. Yeah, you could be thinking this is a lost opportunity. Or you're just bored with this person doing the same thing over and over. Definitely needing balance in this connection. Wanting justice, wanting balance. How do they feel about you? Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. They think that you are judging them because they're taking for so long to do anything. To make a decision, to come through with an offer, to communicate, to do the right things. What are your actions in the 3D? The Empress. Wow. Your actions, please. Six of Swords, King of Cups. Wow. So we have Taurus energy out. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So yeah, you are sitting in your power. You are sitting on your throne. You are loving, nurturing, kind, creative. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling, nostalgia. But you're also looking towards the future and, wanting these, calmer waters, brighter days. You want to prioritize what you want. What are they doing in the 3D? What are they doing? King of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Yeah, they are just working, trying to be more abundant and stable for the future. They're thinking about the future a lot. They're thinking about, how they're going to... Wow. Oh yeah, and the Hierophant, they're thinking about a commitment. They're thinking about how are they going to make this work? What are they going to do? How can they plan better for the future? How can they be more abundant and stable in the future? How can they, commit. How are they going to do that? What are your messages towards them? The Moon. King of Swords, yeah. I'm just getting that you have a lot of 5D telepathy, communication at night, possibly coming through dreams, or they're dreaming about you. I'm just getting that this could be flip-flopped as well. Possibly you were dreaming about them and now they're dreaming about you. But a lot of communication coming in through sleep time and nighttime. A lot of clarity is coming through on both ends. What are their messages towards you? Oh, wow. 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And the 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're done with these lies, this deceit. They're wanting to come through with some clarity and honesty. They know all of these lies have come to the light. They're completely done. They want to put down the heavy burdens. These lies and this deceit is just a heavy weight on their shoulders. They want to put it down. Yes, because they're so heartbroken. They're in so much pain and heartbreak about this. What is the outcome, please, between these two? What is the outcome, please? Oh, the Lovers. Gemini energy. The Hermit. Wow. Oh. And the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, all right. So yeah, I mean, just wanting to be more, stable and grounded. And, like I said, have a more soulful connection. A deep connection, a deep love connection that's nurturing, grounded, abundant, stable. Needing to use your intuition and knowing, that's going to help guide you in a love connection or in your life in general. What is the advice, please? 8 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Two of Cups and the Star. Wow. That's beautiful energy. Yeah, someone's, wanting to communicate. And they want to come through with a new offer. They want union or reunion because they've healed a lot. This is like a new person. This person is healed. So, they're just wanting to come in with some communication and show you that they've healed. They're not the player that you think they are or that they were in the past. I'm also getting that, you could be listening to your inner child at this time and thinking, do I need to parent my inner child? Or do I need, to heal the younger version of myself? Or, how far you've come by healing your inner child? Or is there still more work to do? Is there still more healing to do? If you're feeling that you're stuck in the past, then that's definitely a sign that there's more healing to do. And you could be feeling that you want to create a new routine. Something that can help invest in you, in your mind, body, and soul on a, you know, on a deeper level. What messages want to come through, please? Silence. Frozen. No words. Stonewall. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was getting. No communication, but someone wants to come through. Or the advice is to come through with some kind of communication. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Yeah. It's definitely needing to heal any blockages at this time. Only you, devoted, attached, crave. Wow. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. There could be some child trauma that still needs to be healed, and that's why people are, you know, are avoidant or escaping, blocking, you know, being silent at this time. But I see there's a lot of healing happening here. And they want an intimate connection with you, or vice versa. What is the Hidden Truth Oracles, please? What messages need to come through at this time? I will wait for a sign from you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I am afraid to contact you. These are the messages I have. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.